So I went to work, and I went to work. I couldn't work. I mean, I had all this in my mind, but I was no good at work. I come home, and
you're not a doctor or a surgeon or something.
I take her to another room.
How many was it?
Listen, we need to talk. You know, I take her away from the kids.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28. The other one's -1.
It's nothing, it was something stupid. You know, she's apologizing so much, and then
55.
You know, I told her I need some space because I don't even want to see her right now. And I go for a walk. She's calling me all day, you know, come home. And then the course of like 2 days, then all of a sudden, she doesn't like the fact that I was ignoring her, even though I just needed to myself to see what the hell.
Now you're the dick.
No, I'm the dick.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. She's a narcissist.
Yeah, that's the turnaround.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you a painful question. Your kids, do they look like you? I'm serious. I gotta know that.
No, a couple of them look like her, and one kind of looks like both of us.
I might want a DNA test here.
Oh my God.
That's right, Robin.
You think this has been going on for a long time?
How do I know? How do I fucking know?
Oh my goodness. That's something he probably hadn't thought about, Howard. You just put a thought in it.
Well, what the story is from this broad? All of a sudden, we used to know her, now we don't. We don't know what she's up to.
Oh my goodness.
Right? Am I right?
You're right. And she said, I'll do anything, you know, to make it better. I said, I want you to call this guy and end it and tell him that I know, and I'm going to go down and beat the hell out of him. And of course, that's not the right thing to do.
No, listen.
The marriage counseling, you know, said it again.
Now I can't build these because of those. Oh, we're running out of money fast, though.
He's just doing his thing. She's the one who's married to you, not him.
Yeah, he's just a symptom.
I'm not saying he's not a dick, but he's not the problem. Your wife is.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they were still communicating, like I said.
What about this? What about making her quit the job too? She can't work with this guy. But then again, who could trust her with any guy?
If I tell her to quit, she'll hold it over me for the rest of our lives.
Good. Who cares? You got something on her.
You can hold over her that she had to quit because she was cheating with a man.
Duh.
This is my honest question for you, too.
I know what it is. You don't even have to say it. Do you want me to bring her down here, hook her to a lie detector test, and find out if she fucked this guy?
Yes.
I'll do it.
No, I need to know, do you think, is that considered cheating?
Oh, yeah, of course it's cheating.
So now why is the attention and the blame on me because I went into her phone?
Because
You're letting her do that switcheroo on you, like you were violating her privacy. Well, there was something to find, and that's why she's screaming.
Yeah, no, you didn't do anything wrong. I'd do the same thing. Fuck that. If I had some suspicion, I'm opening them up, every phone, everything.
Well, when you marry somebody, don't they become yours, and all of their stuff becomes yours? So you can look at her phone.
Your wife should have nothing to hide. My wife lets me look at her phone because there's nothing to hide.
I haven't checked the logs in about 4 days. I have my gut instinct telling me that they are still texting, even if it is innocent.
Ronnie, come in here. Yeah, Ronnie wants to get in.
I want to give the benefit of the doubt just for the sake, saving the family.
Here he is, Mr. Sex.
Down on the floor, down on the floor. That was rocking.
I was just laughing. The best line in the morning.
Back that track up.
He said he almost fell down the stairs.
Alright, guys, build some stuff, would you?
Why would he fall down the stairs?
Because he was in shock.
Oh, they're doing this back and forth thing again. Oh my gosh.
Dude, what should he do? Get rid of it, right?
No, I don't know.
By the way, she's an 8.
Yeah, I get that. I heard the whole thing, and my opinion on it is basically he confronted her already, and they always deny.
Right.
And then
The fuck.
he's got little kids. That's a major thing.
Go ahead.
Like, you can't just get up and walk away.
So far, I like your thought process.
You can, you got to sit down with her and say, hey, listen, you got to give this up. If you can't give it up, then
That's what Sal did, right?
if you can't give it up, then you got no choice but, you know, you got to split.
Give it a heave-ho, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you got
What kind of financial statement do you got any money?
About time. Do some work.
Yeah. He's in the same situation.
Yeah.
And he has like $0, and it's like even afford to get the fuck out of the marriage.
You know, a lot of people hang around because of that too, and then they're miserable the rest of their life. And this, what's the sense of being miserable?
I know.
Yeah, how do you
Yeah, you're miserable and then you
How
die.
do you live like that?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You ought to fix this guy. Let this fucking guy, he should go tell this guy's wife and then say fuck you and then fuck you to her and get the fuck out.
Hey, thank you. You know what I've been doing? I've been
don't know about
going.
that.
Can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay. I just needed to know what his story was, so I Googled and I found his wife, or his fiance, and I see where she works, her direct line, her email address. I'm thinking about approaching him, even though they told me not to.
Yeah, don't.
Either call. No?
Now, fuck this guy. I'm telling you.
The problem is not this guy. This is what you're not getting, man. The problem is your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you wreck his life, your life's still wrecked.
Even if you go out and fuck his fiance as like a payback, it doesn't still. You still got to deal with your wife because she's the one who started all this problem.
Or she's the one that's going along with it. She's you know.
Come on, guys,
she's
build some
texting this guy.
stuff.
I wonder what Sal thinks of it.
She's texting this guy in the middle of the night.
Sal
And this
gets
guy's
a lot of cells,
This guy's
though.
asleep, and she's out there having a blast with this guy texting with him.
Yeah.
You know.
I say she's still. I bet you.
Now, where is this guy, the other guy's fiance, supposedly, when these two are at night having a good time on the, texting back and forth?
I don't know.
Where is she?
I'm doing sleeping because we work a lot.
Where's Sal? Oh yeah. Who's better looking, your wife or his fiance? How's the fiance look?
My wife is definitely hotter.
Yeah. I wish I had pictures of your wife. No offense. Sal, what do you make of all this? This is oddly, eerily.
This is your
similar.
area.
This is. We finally have an area of expertise. I mean, it's remarkable that you have one. What do you tell this guy? You been listening?
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think you sit her down
Go ahead.
and you give her an honest out. You as a guy, you have the right to love the same way she's loving this guy.
And didn't you tail your wife? Like you followed her and stuff?
Nah.
Yes, you did.
Well, whatever. I found an email. That's how it happened with us. But
And then you followed her in the car, right? Caught her.
Surveillance.
You used surveillance, right?
Well, anyway, I think you have to sit her down and say, hey, look, just be honest with me. If you want to go on and love somebody else, that's fine. But you, sir, you have the right to love someone also. You have the right.
That's pretty good.
To go out and search for someone and get the same type of love that she's
Is this
receiving
what you said?
behind your back. Yeah, that's
Did you go to
exactly.
counseling or you
Yeah.
figured that out on your own?
That I figured out on my own. It got to a point where it gets.
The counselor didn't tell you that?
I say the counselor told him that.
We
That's
went
way mature.
We went to counseling once, and Christine was laughing the whole time. Because it was nervous laughter. But
The thing is, you sat her down and you said to her in a very mature way, look, you got to be honest with me. If you love this guy and you want to go be with him, go be with him and give me the right to
Yes.
go love somebody.
yes, and then we could both move on. And that's what,
Dude, that's awesome.
And I think
Even
that's
Sal can do that.
Sal. And by the way, Sal has the most fucked up history because if your dad used to cheat on your mom and
Yeah.
he had a whole second family, right?
Come on, let's build this stuff.
You've been a straight up guy?
Yeah, he is straight.
Me.
And didn't your mom and your sister beat up the woman your dad was
Yeah.
cheating with?
Yeah, in the hotel.
Your sister and your mom?
Yeah.
They both
Look, I
made her up.
missed.
That must have been fun.
Were you there for that? That must be awesome.
Oh, great. It was a great moment in my life.
Nobody got a camera on
I
that?
remember when I was a kid, my dad used to talk on the phone in an odd way. Because he's always yelling and screaming, and then all of a sudden he turned into this little sweet kitten.
He had a love voice.
Yeah, he had a love voice. I'm like, who is this fucking guy on the phone? Who is
Right.
This is not my dad. I'm like, what is it? So that always stuck in the back of my head. And one day I came home from school, I was a senior.
Yeah.
And I hear him, and he hangs up. But back then they had star 69.
Right.
So I hit star 69.
Go ahead.
Turns out it was the Howard Johnson's Hotel in Brentwood.
Right.
Oh.
And my dad hangs up the phone, and in 5 minutes he leaves. He tells my mom, I have to go out to work. So I said, Mom, I think Dad's going to Howard Johnson's hotel. So my mom and my sister get in the car, They get to the front desk. They ask for my dad. They go. They
He
knock on.
signed in under his own name?
Oh, yeah. Well, what does he care? They knock on the door. They open the door. My sister grabs the lady by the throat, dives on the bed, starts beating the
How
shit
old's
out
your
of
sister?
her. She's 18 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a brawler.
Yeah, so after all this, my dad says to my mom, "You blew it. She was investing in a pizzeria."
Wait a second, let me get
That
this
was
straight.
my dad's logic.
After your mom catches him in a hotel room, he starts yelling at her, "You idiot,
Yeah,
you fucking blew it."
Yes, my mom and my sister.
Well, he's a genius. And he goes, she was going to invest in the pizzeria.
Yes, and you ready for this?
Go ahead.
She did, and she ended up working with my mom in a pizzeria.
Oh my God.
Side by side.
Side by side. This was my life.
What a fucking life. And then when your whole situation happened with your marriage, you must have been like, shit, I tried to do everything right.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
All right.
Like, you grow
Looks
up in
like
that
we can
environment
proceed.
and you work hard not to be like that. You either mimic it or learn from it. I learned from it. You know, like I tried.
And you don't learn from anything.
No, nothing.
Right.
But I
Yeah,
learned from my
experience
dad.
has done nothing for you in most cases.
So let's get back to the guy on the phone.
This guy should just shoot himself. After all this talking, sir, no, you need
Why?
to
He's in the exact same position
Yeah,
you were in.
he needs to sit
And
it
he
down.
does need to know that you actually straightened out your marriage,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Your wife, as much as you know, your wife is not cheating.
No, she's not. She's not.
And you trust
Did
her
they
again?
continue to be friends?
What's that?
Did they continue to be friends?
No.
They don't work together, right?
She's really adamant about.
Did you make your wife quit her job?
Yes.
You did make your wife
Yes.
quit her job.
Yes.
Oh, she
And my
quit her
wife,
job.
and you know what? My wife had no problem with it.
Because she wanted you.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you have to give her the out. It's not fair to you. Look, right now she's living a life where she's getting love and affection without you. You're entitled to that as well. So she needs to be honest.
Fucking Sal.
Yeah, that's what you got married for,
By
right?
the way, I do want to point something out. It is the 10-year anniversary of 143, where Sal found the 143 sexting.
And that's why the guy called in today. That's weird.
Well, no, it's just a coincidence. But
That is weird.
yeah, but by the way, and I want to say in all reverence to Sal, that now Sal has turned around his marriage, and
I don't know if I can
his
afford
wife goes
anymore.
out and shovel snow to protect Sal's hair plugs.
Yes, she does.
So that's pretty fucking awesome.
Sure,
He's
I
got
can.
her under control.
She's a good woman.
She's a good woman, and
We all make mistakes, but we had a choice.
So we need a kitchen.
right. And you have 3 kids, and this guy's got a couple of kids.
Yeah, he's
And we need,
How old are your kids?
we got a yard. We need a holding cell.
9 and as old as
Reception.
15.
Post them on.
All right, so dude, what are you gonna do?
Well, listen, like I said, I haven't been checking the text logs on my
All right, let me get to the phones and see what's on our phone.
Dang,
See what
money's
people are-
getting light
Can
though.
I tell you something real quick?
Yeah.
I can't imagine myself with anyone else, and that's the God's honest truth. I really can't. I think he's been great to me. Listen, I'm not the best husband, but I've never cheated. I work very, very hard, and I provided for my family.
All right, we got it. Let's
already
listen to
said
people.
that.
Yeah, we got that. Let's go to the phones and see what people say. Sometimes there's some wisdom there. Who thought Sal would have any wisdom?
Sal had wisdom. I thought this was going to be a mooch.
Yeah, Sal's a moron, and he had wisdom.
Yeah.
Right? Congratulations, Sal.
But listen, I sat her down, and I told her that she has to end this. She has to choose him or the family. And she obviously was not telling the truth because I can't.
All right, we got it. Did she have sex with you on Father's Day?
Yes.
Oh, she did. All right.
Did she have sex with him on Father's Day?
We don't know.
Neil in Pennsylvania. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Look, I feel for this guy, but Sal almost touched on what I wanted to say. The guy said he works a lot. I mean, the lady needs some attention, and because he's
Sal was ignoring his wife.
Yes. Yeah.
Sal was devoting all his time to Richard.
Yeah, exactly.
Sal's wife is hot.
Yeah.
You're
So
right,
this guy
Neil.
needs to modify his schedule.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes it's hard to modify your schedule. It depends on
But
the
you
kind of
can
work.
still fit in some quality time. You've got to pay attention to that.
Yeah, I think you got to act like you're dating your wife and like kind of like, oh, you know, gee, when I was in pursuit, I was constantly up her ass. So, you know, right, Sal? You
Yeah,
have to do that?
I certainly, I take blame too. Like this guy said, like not paying enough attention to Christine and doing stupid things, you know.
Well, you were always on the road too.
I was on the road a lot, and you know, and on the show, I said things, you know, that maybe I should have discussed with her instead of, you know, writing songs about.
Oh, boy.
Don't bring that up.
Well, yeah, I never wrote songs.
Those were good songs, but, you know. Eric, go ahead.
Hey, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, guys. First of all, pleasure to talk to you guys. Listen, my man,
Cool.
this thing happened to me probably word for word, and I'll tell you this. Right now, those feelings that you have in your gut, that means something's up. Because right now, you're repressing this shit, and you're pulling this shit down. I'm telling you, me, a while ago, a long time ago, happened the same thing. I woke up, I was not a jealous guy whatsoever, and my wife, man, was pouring around because I just found out I couldn't have kids. And, man, something was up, and I bugged the house, found out that she was, you know, looking for another dude. And, man, the minute I found that, I went back to her work, told her to fuck off. And now, listen, man, found my second wife, been with her like for 15 years, happy as hell.
There you go. This guy left and found happiness, but you didn't have kids.
Man.
This guy has kids.
Absolutely. Yeah, I understand that. That's the thing. But again, listen to your feelings, man. Don't regret this shit out of the fact that you're hurting, my friend.
And what did you do, Eric? Did you set up like a GoPro or something in the house? So you could
Well, at the time, you know, it was a while ago, you know, basically what I did is that we had, like, landlines at the time, so what I did is that in my office, I took the line and I bought a bugger and stuff. Every time, you know, like, she got the phone, you know, like, it started recording, and I went back to, from work to the house to get the tape, and I remember that, I pulled a Yui, man, on the highway, when I found out that she was, like I got her, and I went to work. She saw me coming in with that face, man, and that, like, without being mean, I remember to this day, you know, sometimes in the movies you see the heroes, like having that moment. I remember that moment to this day. That was my fucking time, my friend. I remember the way I felt. Of course, afterwards, you know, it's like I had a hard time, you know, because we were married.
This guy talks too much.
God.
I zoned out.
Poor new wife.
Yeah. No wonder his wife was sexting.
Oh my goodness.
I remember the time and I was, oof, who's he, Inspector Clouseau? Did you see the fucking guy?
Well, he did. He turned into a private detective.
Oh my God.